Is it hot?
It's a little bit warm.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, I think we are live, honey.
Really?
Yeah, we should be live. Hi guys, how are
Hi,
y'all?
guys.
We are here at the house. We are like a lot of you guys at home right now doing the exact same thing. We've been self-isolating. And yeah, so we thought we would just kind of hop on, do a little live stream, and see if any of you guys want to join us. Let's see if anybody hops on, honey. Did you say it's warm a little bit?
It's warm.
We can click the AC thermostat if you want me to. I can turn it on.
I'll do it in a couple minutes.
Okay, all right.
What's going on, guys?
What's going on, guys? Hey, Kathy, how are you? We're doing
Hi,
well.
Kathy.
Hope you're doing well. I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably doing the exact same thing that we're
Brenda.
doing. Hi, Brenda. Are doing exactly the same thing we're doing, which is kind of just sitting around the house, maybe watching some Disney Plus or your favorite shows. You know, speaking of that, we haven't watched is Westworld yet.
Yeah.
I don't know if-
hope today we will start.
Marie said not at the warehouse. No, unfortunately, no, we're not at
It's
the
closed.
warehouse. It's closed, along with I was going to say everything with Disney, but everything worldwide. It looks like the entire globe is shut down at the moment. So, but Character Warehouse, I'm sure will reopen soon. So we just have to be patient and have to wait. But yeah, hope you guys are all doing well. So let's see if anyone else jumps in a little bit. But
Actually, this is first time we are going live.
it is.
So it's a little bit weird feelings, right?
Well, you know, normally when you're making a video, you have the power of editing.
Yep.
You can start, you can stop, you can through the magic of editing, you can fix things. But when you're live, you're live, and there's no one going back. So I think technically we did a live stream mobily like a year ago. Remember at Hollywood
a couple
Studios?
times we did, but for Facebook.
Well, we've done Facebook, but technically we did do a live stream though for YouTube at Hollywood Studios. Mobile though, on the cell phone. But yeah, no, this is the first time, so I hope you guys can actually hear us well. I hope we're coming through to you guys good. I spent like an hour trying to get everything set up and get connected to the camera and so forth. So let's see.
Oh, here.
Hershey thing. Yes, Marie, you're right. That things in China are starting to look better. Yeah, much better. You know, they keep talking about the curve and how we have to kind of flatten that curve. And hopefully with everything that we're doing in this country and really across the world by shutting everything down and just kind of having everybody isolate, stay home, avoid work if it's not essential, hopefully then that we can, maybe in 2 months start to see the other side, or a month see the other side of this.
I hear the Aragel.
Hi, Otter Girl. Oh, yeah. Hi.
Yeah, the Marie is correct. We have to be just patient. That's it. It's so hard, actually. Sometimes, like, how to say, like, sometimes you learn to be at home, but sometimes you just want to go outside. You just know that you can't. You don't have any access to go.
We're just
anywhere.
you're so restricted right now.
Yeah.
Or whether you're restricted by the government, or you're just restricted by you're a little bit of paranoia, like a little bit of nervousness just to go outside. But Kathy, you're asking the question about pregnancy and is Susanna taking special precautions? Yes. Answer to that is 100% yes. We actually started self-isolating, and I don't know that I shared it to YouTube, but probably a few days after the last Character Warehouse video we uploaded, which was, I think I just looked, was March 9th. My birthday. The last Warehouse video was my birthday.
Actually, you isolated me first.
I did, yes. Well, we decided, because we were in the warehouse that day, and it was already getting so crowded. We both started thinking, maybe we need to avoid the warehouse and stuff a little bit. We'd already kind of decided we were going to avoid the parks, and then not long after that.
Baby girl is doing well.
Yes.
Actually, yesterday we have been the doctor, or the day before yesterday.
Should I explain what it's like to go to a hospital right now?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, guys, I hope everyone at home is nice and healthy and does not have to go to doctors or hospitals right now. But unfortunately, the situation we're in right now with maternity and so forth, we do have to go.
Yeah.
For you guys who don't know, Susanna is due in the middle of May. Some people are saying that's kind of the height of when this whole thing is going to peak. I hope not. We're hoping not. But I will say this. The hospital that we're going through, by the way, Central Florida Hospital. I'm sorry, Celebration Hospital. So it's right in Celebration, if you're familiar, Disney's little town. And they are on top of it. That's all I got to say. I mean, the way that they are taking this so serious, they have the hospital very isolated. As soon as you walk through the doors of the hospital, the first thing they do, they have a table set up, questioning if you have a cough, if you have the fever, whatever symptoms you have.
Yeah, you fill up that form.
You got to fill out a form, sign a form that you're testing.
They give you the gloves.
Gloves.
If you don't have, actually, we went with our mask.
Yeah.
Special mask.
Yeah, that's a whole nother subject. But so what I'll say is 2 days ago, I had to actually go to a follow-up for my gallbladder removal.
Yeah.
I had to go, which was at Celebration Hospital.
Yeah.
And that was in the main part of the hospital. And basically, like you've been hearing on the news, I think anything that's like any elective procedures or surgeries or anything like that, they're all canceled. So the hospital's actually kind of quiet and a little bit spooky, in my opinion. It's a little bit creepy because everyone's got the mask and some people are wearing shields and so forth. But I felt very safe. I felt fine. I did wear I wore a surgical mask in the hospital that day. By the way, everything went well. Gallbladders healed up very, very nicely. But then the following day, we had to return to Celebration Hospital for Susanna's baby checkup.
Yep.
Now, you probably hear a lot about these the N95 3M respirator masks, the ones that they're actually like the ones that the military are now sending to our doctors and nurses. And I think it was Donald Trump or one of the people that's working on this whole thing. Requested that construction companies and crews actually donate to the doctors and nurses, I guess hospitals, these N95 3M respirators. Well, anyway, long story short, I happen to have 2 of them. I bought them like probably 6 months ago from like Home Depot. I said like, I need a dust mask. I didn't realize it wasn't a regular dust mask, but an actual full-on respirator. And like a week or 2 ago, I was going through my garage and I found them. I had no idea that I even had them, and I just kind of stumbled across them and found them. So anyway, for her appointment, we went in with rubber gloves and 2 N95 respirators. And now, when you're going for the maternity visits right now through like your OGBYN, essentially all of like the normal appointments are canceled. Most people have voluntarily canceled. Mm-hmm. So it's basically you're in there for like an emergency to see your OGB or for maternity visits and stuff. Mm-hmm. But so anyway, it went well. Yeah. It feels safe. I feel like the medical system is doing as best of a job as they can at reassuring us that everything is going to be okay. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is, and we'll be sharing with you guys along the way. May 15th is coming very, very soon. 10 weeks, right?
Yeah, doctor says 10 weeks, but it's still not like a final date, May 15th. So it can be a couple of days before or after.
We have another appointment on the 20... When's our next one?
31st.
31st. So on the 31st, I think we'll have a pretty good exact date.
Yeah.
Let's read some of these questions. I see some questions or messages.
Daddy-o, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Daddy-o. Everything is going well, and we hope you are doing well also.
Jessica Myers. Hi, Jessica. How's your ears?
So
Did you like the ears?
Oh, was that one of the winners?
The last one. Yeah.
Ah, very cool.
I told her name, that's why I remember.
Yes. Kathy, you said your niece is pregnant with twins? Oh, congrats.
Oh, congratulations. That's
and look, she says right now, God bless you. I mean, y'all are you're doing God's work, and it is awesome. So we really, really appreciate all of our doctors, all of our nurses. Not only that, I would say like first line, or what am I trying to say? Like retail workers working in the Walmarts and the grocery stores and the pharmacies.
Right, correct.
Unfortunately, they don't all have the same luxury of being able to stay. I don't know if I would call it a luxury to stay home, but they don't have the option to stay home, and they're still out there on the front lines. And I mean, we need to still be able to get our groceries. We still have to get medicines. We still have to have that access. So, yes, awesome to you guys out there that are still out there working and stuff. I know someone asked how the baby is. We didn't even say that. Baby is doing great. Heart rate is perfect.
It's okay.
Weight is perfect.
Yeah, finger crossed, everything will go like that. So I don't want nothing else.
And Mama's doing great. That's the important thing. Honey, how would you rate your pregnancy process so far? Good, not good, smooth, not smooth?
It's smooth. Generally, it's smooth. I mean, I can tell that during the time it was problem, but now, I mean, I hope everything will go like now.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm in my third trimester.
Mm-hmm.
I read a lot. They said a lot that it's hard, and yes, if compare, I feel a little bit more tired like daily, but I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I haven't dealt with the morning sickness or any of that type of stuff. I mean, you just...
A couple times maybe, and yeah. What it's written, it's not... Well, usually you have to not believe what it's written in internet because it's a lot of scary things, yeah.
Internet, yeah. Anytime you have like a health condition or something going on, the internet can always scare you. When you start Googling your symptoms, usually it seems to bring up always like the worst case scenarios or something.
I was creeped out because I am in the high risk pregnancy section. Right?
Anybody over 35 years old is
yeah.
considered high risk. You're right.
Yeah,
yes.
so I was a little bit concerned about that, but thanks God.
In this country, in America, they are so awesome. They do, like, if you're high risk, if you're over the age of 35, the testing, the monitoring that they do here, it almost takes the risk away. Mm-hmm. In my opinion, I mean, they're on top of it. Whether it's testing,
have extra doctor.
You have an extra.
You have
go
separate extra high risk doctor.
Yeah.
So, and you have like a usual doctor.
Yes.
How to say general.
Your
doctor,
regular OGBYN
and
the high risk doctor. And from what I understand, like a high risk doctor is an OGBYN with just like more experience in the field a little bit. They have a little more experience in the field. And our high risk doctor she's phenomenal. I mean, she really is phenomenal. So, but yeah, I mean, they're on top of everything from blood pressures to sugars to all of that stuff. So let's see what's going on in here. Hi, Don. Yes, thank you. We are staying safe. We are at home, and we hope you are doing the same and taking care of yourself. And hey, Drew Powers, how are you? Chin is up. You're right, Drew.
The Jessica, she said that she likes the ears.
Oh,
we are happy. Yeah.
We can't wait to get back to the warehouse. We can give away more ears. Our warehouse videos kind of they came to a stop, and we've had bad luck because I had to stop because I had to have emergency gallbladder surgery in end of January.
Yeah.
And so February, we were kind of off with being able to go, recovering, that type of thing.
Yeah.
And we were saying, like, we're going to hit the ground running hard on March 1st. Yeah, I don't know. That didn't quite happen because now, this has kind of come up for everybody. And Character Warehouse just isn't going to be happening right now at the moment. But fingers crossed, very soon, something will happen here where things can reopen. But, I mean, realistically, it's going to be a while. I mean... The thing, I'm hearing what you guys hear. Same thing on the news, same thing you read online. Maybe in May, mid-May. I don't know. I mean, I heard one scientist talking today that the fear is if they started to open things in May or June, if obviously there won't be a vaccine yet, well, then what would keep it from start spreading again? So we would just be back to the same point of having to shut things down again. So that scientist was saying
I hope before autumn they will
I hope so too.
Do something with the vaccination.
Well, I know. I mean, the news today is they already tried human trials. They already they're skipping the animals and testing directly to humans. I guess that's a good thing, and when it's an emergency. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a vaccine by the fall. That'd be great by like November or October. When flu season restarts. So.
Yep.
Let's see what's in here in the comments. This is new for us. We have to get used to reading the comments. So Marie is asking, did we pick a name yet? Marie!
In Aragal, I noticed she asked was the same
question. About the name? Well, yes. The answer to that is yes. Yeah, but we're going to hold on to that. That one y'all
even our relative, it's
we haven't
kind of surprise.
We haven't even shared that with the fam. So we already shared like the sex of the baby, but we're going to hold on to the name until the end. And you guys will be the first to find out as I'm live streaming from the delivery room. Joke. No, I'm just joking. I don't think I'll be doing that.
Drew Powers here.
Yeah, you see Drew Powers. Hey, Drew.
Hey, Drew. How are you?
Hi, Amy. How are you? Let's see. What do we got here? Kathy says if we've gotten things for the baby. May is around the corner. Yes, Kathy, we have. And you know what? We kind of started early. Like I said, about 2 weeks ago, we kind of started. Because here's what happened. We went to our family doctor about 2 weeks ago. And our family doctor advised us at that point, because Suzanne is pregnant, to start kind of social distance. Start social distancing back then. So at that point, we really got into high gear with getting stuff. And so we've already gotten the crib, we've gotten the stroller, we've gotten a lot of outfits, the car seat, the whole thing.
The swing.
Swing, yeah, got a little bit. You got the electric rocking swings.
But yeah, we still have a lot of too. But in this situation, I guess we have to buy online. Although
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
I wish I could. I like to see what I am buying.
I think at this point we're just Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon, Walmart.com, Target.com. Just have it delivered. You don't want to go into Walmart right now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
we bought the crib, stroller, car seat online, and we are very happy.
yeah. And we'll do a separate video, or I guess another. Here's the deal. Let me just say this first of all. We're probably going to be doing, like a lot of other YouTubers, a lot more live streams while this is going on with the shutdown and everything. So I'll probably just do a live stream of what we've bought. I won't obviously show that stuff tonight because we're not on a mobile camera, but I'll use my mobile phone for a mobile live stream, and I'll show you guys the crib and the stroller and all of those little baby goodies.
Actually, we will do our nursery a little bit later, so baby will be with us first.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I mean, but we have everything almost for nursery. We bought.
Yeah.
But as we didn't have a chance to make the separate nursery.
Yes.
Yeah, so we will do a little bit later.
So the thing was, and I keep going back to this.
Hi, Angelina Inga.
Oh yeah, we'll go through these here in a second. But what I want to say is the thing was, by having that surgery, the gallbladder, unexpected surgery and hospitalization for a week in January, it kept us from really being able to set up the nursery. We have the room. We wanted to get it painted. We wanted to
Steven couldn't carry heavy stuff.
Here's the
I
thing.
can't.
Can I say something about this gallbladder surgery?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I know because a lot of you guys were commenting that it takes a while to recover. Here's the thing. If you Google gallbladder surgery, it says like the recovery is like a week or something. I don't know. That didn't happen for me. I was extraordinarily sore from the chest to the stomach. I mean, right? I could barely even... I could barely hold a camera to do videos or something. Like holding a camera out would make my whole body so sore. So painting was out of the subject. I couldn't paint or set up the nursery. So we just decided at that point that it'll just have to get done later. And later would be right now. But now, I don't know. Maybe I will still paint that room. I don't know. We'll see before. But
let's see.
Yeah.
Just now it's a lot of going on.
There's just so much going on right now. That's the thing. Let's see what we've got here in the chat. Okay. Someone is asking for an address to send things to. We were going to set up our P.O. box, and that's another thing we haven't had a chance to do. Really, it's funny, but everything post January 1st has been kind of it's been crazy around this house a little bit. As it is, I'm sure it's crazy in everyone's house now, but for us, our craziness started about 2 months ago. Yeah. So no, I didn't even get a chance to set up a P.O. box yet, but we may be able to get something like that done, and if we do, we will absolutely let you guys know. What else do we have here?
Hi, Troy X Aurelia.
Amy said, "You better not live stream from the delivery room. Susanna won't like that." Yeah, you're right. I don't know how the doctors would feel about that one either.
Yeah.
So
we wanted to do the ultrasound. Do you remember? Not live, but we wanted to do some video for us. They said that they will not allow to do that.
Yeah, that was the weird thing, because we've seen on YouTube before where some people have videoed their ultrasounds, but in our facility, they don't allow it. And they said
that was high risk.
High risk. But they said the reason was because on their imaging screen, where you can take the picture or video of the ultrasound of the baby, it has a lot of personal records and information on the screen. So they said no, you can't film the ultrasound for us. You can tell them.
Sometimes yes.
Yeah, well, one of the things we had, Susanna does have a fibroid, which is extraordinarily common for ladies out there. So Susanna has a fibroid, and it just happens to be where that fibroid is positioned. Yeah. When they do the ultrasound, it kind of blocks the image of the baby. So we're not getting that perfect ultrasound picture of the baby. But
yeah,
it's perfect to us. Yeah. It's still perfect to us, but the fibroid kind of that one. However, I was told by the surgeons beforehand it was going to take about an hour to do the surgery. But I didn't have complications, or I don't know if that's the right word or not, but my gallbladder ended up being gangrened and infected. Essentially, it probably should have come out a lot earlier than when it came out. So anyway, my surgery took about 2 hours. There was a little bit of extra work, and maybe that's why I was a little more sore. I would guess that had something probably to do with it. First time I ever had gallbladder pain was like a year ago, and I thought it was just like almost like food poisoning. I didn't even realize what it was. And then I had another like gallbladder attack, is what they call it, pain attack. Maybe 6 months later, again thought it was just bad food.
Twice, yep.
And then the third one was the one that
Worst one.
was the worst one that put me in
Yeah.
the hospital. So
And you did the video that day. We went to the Cape May,
yeah, he said that's.
our favorite seafood.
I don't want to
place.
scare the good folks at home from Cape May, though. No, Cape May did not cause my gallbladder. Let me make sure I got that right. Cape May didn't cause the gallbladder. But no, we did a dining review of Cape May, which we still haven't uploaded yet.
Yeah.
We can upload that one, but now we have time, so we might as well.
We had a very
some,
good time.
Yeah.
We came back very late, about 11
About 11 o'clock at night. When we go to Cape May, it's a 3-hour event for us. And my mom went too. And maybe like an hour after I got home, I just started having tremendous pain, like here, just knots, twisting, muscle spasm
Yeah.
pain. And I finally told her, I was like, that's it, I got to go to the ER. And that was the start of that. So, but Cape May is not at fault. I will return to Cape May as soon as this plague, if you want to call it the plague, or this virus is subsided and has gone away. That's probably, for me, the hardest part.
Yeah.
I can't go to Cape May right now.
Right now?
No.
I think you can go already.
It's closed.
Right now it's closed. I was thinking about food.
Oh, no,
that
no,
you
no, no,
can't
no.
eat.
I am ready to eat Cape May. I promise that. Seafood heals your body.
Yeah, of course.
No, I'm ready to go to Cape May, but we have to unfortunately wait till, well, you know what? Did they close the buffet? I feel like they closed the buffets a while ago. They stopped letting people get their food, and they didn't close the buffets. You couldn't go up there to get your food. The servers were bringing you your food. But what the resorts are closing on the 20th, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 20th is the last day for the resort. So, what do we got going on in the comments, honey?
Junior I can't.
Ms. Koa, I
yeah, I
believe.
can't.
How are you, Junior?
Hi from
Out down in Houston.
Texas.
Hope you were doing well down there in Houston.
And she
nice
said
one.
here that she's ready for the giveaway.
Yeah, we will do as soon
Yep.
as once things get up and running and stuff. We love doing the giveaways; they're a lot of fun. What do we got here?
Oh, she
So
said
maybe we'll
that-
stay with you in a bassinet for some time, so you'll have to get the nursery ready. You're right, Kathy.
We are going to.
Yes,
We'll just,
yes.
It will be after her delivery.
Yeah.
Right? Yep.
Kathy, I'll ask you this question: How long did you did you keep your baby with you in the bedroom in a bassinet before you did shift him to the nursery? Did you do like 6 months, 1 year? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Feel free to let us know in there. Let's see. Jessica's saying for the first few months, the baby sleeps near you anyway, so you have time to get the
Yeah.
nursery ready. Yes, exactly right. And we will be making some videos of that. We definitely want to decorate, I think, a little Disney style in the nursery anyway. I think you can guarantee there's going to be some Mickey and Minnie on the walls. So let's
Oh,
see.
look that.
Troy Axerillion likes Cape May. I know you do. Yes, you do.
Because he's your brother.
Yeah, and he frequents Cape May quite often with us.
Good, Troy. Here, the Annie, I had. She has.
Oh,
the
Anne.
same.
Oh, okay. So Anne had laparoscopic gallbladder surgery.
Like
I had
you.
eaten seafood. You had seafood the night before too. So I wonder if it's something to do with the seafood that helps trigger the gallbladder attack. Maybe it is. Well, seafood has a lot of uric acid in it. It's high in
And you use
fat.
melt butter.
A lot of melted butter.
Yeah.
Seafood like shellfish is high in fat. However, healthy fat, it's good for you fat, but fat is fat. So maybe that has something to help trigger the gallbladder attack. I don't know.
Yeah.
Possible, but
I think so. That make that attack. I think
Yeah.
that make that attack come soon because
Yeah.
you eat a lot of fat that day.
Yes.
I mean melted
a
butter.
lot of seafood, crab legs, all that stuff's the fat. Shellfish, I ate that night, the clams and stuff, and then the melted butter. And I mean, yeah, I would think that definitely has something to help trigger it and cause that problem a little bit. But actually, the hardest part I think about getting over the gallbladder surgery is after you have that surgery, you're on, or at least my doctor, and it looks like most people from what I've read online, they put you on a zero-fat diet. Zero-fat diet is the hardest diet of my life. I've done keto. I've just done, I don't know. I feel like I've done a lot of
Carbs.
diets. But a low-fat or zero-fat diet,
Zero fat and a lot of carbs.
lots and lots of carbs. All I ate
right?
was like rice and potatoes, and I mean, it's a tough diet. That was the hardest diet of my life. So,
Yeah.
it takes time for my body is still adjusting to being able to eat fat again, but I'm eating it and I feel pretty good. So, Let me see. What do we have here? Junior, you're asking for the name. We were just saying earlier we're going to share the name down the road after baby is born. That is the last secret that we're keeping. Our little baby girl's name will come out, and you guys will know when she's here. Let's see. Jessica says my oldest was in the room with us for 4 months. My second was with us for 8 months. My youngest was 6 months.
Oh,
I love sleeping with him in the room. Yeah, I mean, I feel like when you Google that question, I think it usually comes up to like 6 months to a year, somewhere in that range. And
Yep.
I think maybe it just depends on the child.
I think that as long as you are breastfeeding, you keep close.
Yeah.
I mean, the baby sleep with you in the same room.
Now, tell the good folks at home. Now, in Armenia, where does the baby sleep?
Baby sleep with the parents.
For
Actually,
how long, too?
About 2 years.
2 years. So, you know, I think America.
For me, it was weird when the first time they said about a nursery room.
Yes.
Like, I didn't understand like
Even
that.
the concept of what a nursery is.
Yeah, I couldn't understand how like the baby can born and straight be in the sleep in the nursery.
Yeah.
Then later.
Well, I think it's a luxury of America that our houses sometimes have extra rooms that you can make a nursery, but in Armenia you don't have that luxury usually of having like an extra room for a nursery.
Yeah.
So, it's so anyway, baby is coming, baby is healthy, baby is good. We are doing good. We're doing like you guys though. We're staying home. We're socially distancing. I actually ran out to. Well, let's say this first. So today I had to run out towards the Disney property and drove on Disney property. Disney property is empty. It's traffic free. All of Orlando right now is traffic free. And I think maybe tomorrow, if I have time, I'll do a YouTube live stream of what it looks like to drive around the Walt Disney property right now when there's no cars on it. There's no, it's empty. Traffic free. I-4 is traffic free. It kind of feels like Virginia. I made that comment. If you guys don't know, we moved to Orlando from Virginia 2 years ago, and it kind of has like a Richmond, Virginia feel. Like it's a city, but light traffic. It's not crazy congested. So, but yeah. So I went to the local Walmart. I don't know how your guys' WalMarts are looking, but I'm assuming it looks something like ours. Empty. Walmart is totally empty. Of course, y'all know y'all are doing the same thing. No toilet paper, no paper towels. No wipes, none of that type of stuff. However, our Walmart has started doing something where they've set up a line at the back of the store that kind of goes to like the warehouse of the Walmart, and they do have some high demand items like paper towels and water and that type of thing. And you have to get in line to get that, and they're limiting your ability to get those items. So I was able to get.
That is more smart.
So I did get some paper products.
Yeah.
I got paper towels and some tissues, and that was it.
You got a lot of stuff.
Well, I did buy a lot of groceries because I really don't want to have. Trying to keep, we're all trying to stay safe, but being pregnant, you kind of do fall into that category, a little bit of a vulnerable person with this thing. So trying to keep her safe. So that means the less I go out is better for her. Less she goes out is better for her and better for babies. So
yeah,
but
trying to be as much as we
as
can.
Yeah, do what you can. That's all. I mean, that's all any of us can do is the best.
Actually, I catched a cold.
You did?
Yeah, after we came back after your surgery, and it takes more than 1 month. I couldn't get well, so now I'm okay. But as
I think we just lost that. We could fix that. Hold on 1 second, guys. The camera I'm using has I think it's a 30-minute timer, and I have to switch it back on. We should come on here in a second. Let's see if we can get that back. Come on. Guys, if you guys just hold on for 1 second, give me 1 minute to fix the camera if y'all want to hang around. We'll be right back in 1 minute.